Oh, good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday to everybody. I am Clarissa Myers, and I am a spiritual entrepreneur. And my journey is, and I'm sure there are many out there, is to become the best me possible and the best version of myself. And I know there are other people out there who are on the same journey or the same path. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, wait a minute. I think I have this on Friends. I need to change it to public. Hold on. See if I could do that while I'm sitting here. I don't know how to do that. Hold on. Let's see if I can do that. Oh, yeah. I think I need to. I don't know how to do that. I may have to start this again. Oops. Sipo, good morning, Cynthia. Good morning. Good morning, Charles. Let me know if this is on Friends or if it's on public, because I think I should have checked that before I started. Good morning, Tricia. Good morning to you. Let me see if I could try it on my computer. Let's see what it's doing here. Well, I might have to start this again. Technology is not always my friend. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. Yes. So I was debating whether I should start something new today, but with Dorian looming still on the eastern coast of the U.S., I thought, you know what? Until it dies down, which is hopefully it will do that before the weekend is over. So I thought maybe, there's something I may need to still say. Like on Wednesday, I forgot to talk a little bit about preparedness. I remember as a child growing up, I used to, it would be a little bit excitement, getting the house ready. My dad would be boarding up the windows, and, the power always went off. But there were certain things that we did, and it seemed like it was exciting because, it's a hurricane coming, but we never really understood the magnitude of what that entailed. Especially since, as a child growing up in the Virgin Islands, we only experienced, at least for me, up to a category 4. Never a 5. I'd never been through a 5, and I can't even begin to imagine what that's like. But in light that the storm it's now a category 2, which people are thinking, okay, well, I'm just going to ride it on out. Let me tell you, the houses, the way they're constructed in the islands, it's cinder block. Most of the houses are made from cinder block. And if those Cat 5 those sustained winds can, crumble walls. And many of the houses here on the mainland are made with board. They may have some cement, like plaster on the outside or some bricks, but it's like a false brick. It's not fully made of brick. It's just an appearance, a facade. So if they're talking about evacuate those low-lying areas near the coast, I know there's some people out there saying, I'm just going to ride it out. But I'm learning that in this category 2 storm, there are tornadoes. The EF number 4. I mean, those are really strong. One of the strongest tornadoes that there are. That could even do even more damage. So heed those warnings. People just, that's going to happen to somebody else. That's not going to happen to me. Don't take that attitude. Please don't. And it's not a matter of being macho. It's a matter of take it from those who know. And the experts know all of this. Do and follow what they say to do. Now, I was thinking too, after the storm passed by, then you're looking at your house. Let's say the winds came and blew everything all around. It's hard to find the things that you're going to need. Your insurance papers, your, they say to get food enough for 3 days, to last for 3 days, because it's going to be a while for people to come and get to you, especially if you have an emergency. They say water, 1 gallon of water for every person in your household for 3 days. That's an awful lot of water. And if you're trying to store this stuff in some place where you can easily access it, I'm thinking maybe the people in the Bahamas, they probably did all of this stuff. But where can they put their hand on anything? Okay, it was here in that bedroom. Where's the bedroom? Everything is gone everywhere. So hindsight is always 20/20. The best thing to do is do what they say to do. If you're in a low-lying area, like I'm in Virginia, we're still close to the coast. So even though we may not be right up against the water, you see how wide the bands of wind reach. So even if you're not right there on the beach or on the coast, right up to the water, if you're further inland, move. They say seek higher ground. And I just put in the description just some of the things that you need to be mindful of. Having, of course, a flashlight, a radio. They talk about the NOAA radio that has a blast or an alert system on it. There are things that we can do to prepare. And I know a lot of people say, oh yeah, I know that. But it's one thing about knowing something and then doing something about it. Prepare. The best way to be prepared is if you have done the preparation. So let's put the thinking caps on. And I title it, We Are Our Brother's Keeper. We are. Because even though as well prepared as we may be, we still need more. I'm thinking, where is it? Bahamas, the land seems to be mostly flat, at sea level, and when the sea rises, the water was covering the rooftops of houses. And they're still expecting the death toll to be much higher. I think they're up to like 30 now. And listening to some of the stories that some of the people were talking about, one lady said she was trying to get to another building because one collapsed and another collapsed, and they're trying to go to where there is a safe structure, and they were passing bodies that were floating on the water and being washed away. I can't begin to imagine what they are going through, what they've been through, the PTSD that is associated with all of this. And, I want to be able to do something to help. And being that this month, September, is my birthday month, and how Facebook, they have all these charities that you might want to donate to. Being that the American Red Cross, they not only work domestically, but across this country and outside, any place across the world. So I'm trying to raise funds for my birthday so it can go to the American Red Cross. But you may have your favorite charity. I also have a link in there where you can do a fact check or background check to see if your charity is listed with the Better Business Bureau. So you want to make sure your money or your assistance is going to the right places. And then I think it's give.org, so you can put your favorite charity in there, and just to make sure. And one of my friends from home in St. Thomas, she gave me the link to one that she donates to, which I'll probably make it for next year. I think it's something with kitchen. Something with kitchen. What was it? www.wck has to do with the kitchen. That's an acronym for. Anyway, but today is Friday. The storm is not down to a tropical storm yet, so it still has a powerful punch, and it can affect us all who live in the low-lying area, especially in North Carolina and especially in South Carolina, and then coming up to Virginia. Hopefully it will just keep on going out to sea. That's what I'm hoping, but that's not my area of expertise. But heed the warning from the experts. So this morning, I didn't have a whole lot to say, just that we have to be vigilant. We have to because especially if you have a family, you want to make sure your family is safe. Granted, the people in the Bahamas, they didn't have a lot of high ground because there's not a lot of mountainous areas in the Bahamas. in the Virgin Islands. There's a lot of mountainous areas there, but still, I surely don't want to be in a Category 5 storm. Hopefully this will continue to die down and not pick up more speed. And for those of you who are in that path, heed the warnings. Do what you need to do. Hi, good morning, Kathy. I get so carried away, sorry, talking about this, but it's because it's on my mind, it's in my heart, and I want to do something to help. And I know many of you out there want to do something to help. Maybe you already have a charity that you donate to with your job. Being that I'm now quote, retired, I don't have that automatically deducted from my pay. So some of you may have that going on. But those of you who can do something, do something. I read that somebody in Florida, this gentleman in Florida, he donated 100 generators to the people of the Bahamas. That if you're able to do something on that grand scale, God bless you for it. I encourage you to do it. Oops. Okay. So I thank you for joining me this morning. Keep the people of the Bahamas and those who are affected by this Hurricane Dorian, keep them in your prayers, and wherever you can assist. And I know they will need volunteers. If you are skilled in some area, there's a link there for you as well. So you can register to volunteer your time and your gift and your talents. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful weekend. Be safe and heed warnings. See you next week on Monday. Bye now.